So we started in Mississauga, which was fairly close to home for me, so it was kind of cool to cycle through my own neighborhood and past my own home streets, and I sort of knew the way, which was kind of interesting. I've always biked that way, but I've never biked that way with a few other people, which was really cool. Then we went along through Brighton to Belleville. I got to actually see some of my friends who I know from school would visit me along the way while we stopped, and so that was sort of reassuring to know that people are still supporting you. And we ended up in Kingston, which was really cool for me because going from Toronto to Kingston is sort of how I go, a few times a year as a student at Queen's, but living in Toronto. So I've always wanted to bike that way, so it was really cool to see. And pulling into the main neighborhoods in Kingston was kind of refreshing and just kept me going. 5 more K, just 3 more K, and the buildings started to get more familiar, and it was really cool. It was probably the most special ride I've had so far out of the trip. As someone who has type 1, and as someone who's had it for only 2 years now, doing athletic events and doing stuff that I normally wouldn't have thought of before is very important to me. I feel that, I've said it before and I'll say it again, going uphill for some sort of challenge is much more enjoyable than going on flat terrain. So I feel that you can go farther if you do have some adversity to deal with, and it's kind of fun to prove people wrong and do the impossible. So tell me I can't do something and I'll come back 10 times stronger to prove you wrong. So it's been a great experience so far, meeting like-minded people who share a common goal, and I don't want it to end.